ومعانا دلوقتي النجم الهندي الجميل والوسيم وصاحب الطلة الجميلة والوسيمة برضو النجم فيفيك أوبروي. We are so happy to have you here with us on the Aflam.
The pleasure is mine.
My Arabic sounds good?
It was beautiful.
Really?
I was just going to comment on that. It sounds so nice. It sounds like poetry. I'm a big fan of Rumi, Mevlana. Rumi, the poet.
The Rumi, yeah,
Rumi, the poet. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a big fan of his work. I read his poetry all the time. So when you speak in Arabic like that, with that flow, it just sounds so beautiful, so romantic.
Do you know how to speak Arabic?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Except for Habibi.
Habibi.
And,
we all have Habibi.
And Yalla, Yalla, Yalla.
Yalla, Yalla. I will teach you a few words in the end of the interview. So, first of all, we don't need any introduction about you. We would love to know about your great journey. Just a little bit. Torah.
Oh, that's good.
See,
good,
I'm learning.
So I started my career in 2002. And my father has been a very respected movie star for almost 40 years now. And when I came into the industry, I didn't want to come in because my father was a movie star and that's how I got in. I wanted to find my own way. And that's the reason why normally in Bollywood, star sons are launched by their fathers.
Yeah.
And my father wanted to launch me. And I requested him with respect. I said that I want to struggle. And he says, that's crazy. You know, I'm setting up a project for you. I'm going to launch you in a big way. Why do you want to struggle? I was like, no, I want to do it my way. I want to do it on my own steam and, you know, on my own talent and earn my respect for that. And I wanted to be respected by my own father. You know, he's my hero. And he came on his own with no help, just on his pure talent. And I wanted to follow his path.
You just wanted to taste the struggle.
And I struggled. It was very difficult. It was easy saying it. Being noble was easy. Living noble was difficult. Because for a year without using his name, I struggled in all the film offices. And people would just reject you or make you wait outside for 8 hours.
But what about the name? But you go register with your name.
Yeah, but I didn't use my second name. I didn't use my family name. I just went as Vivek.
That was really hard struggle. Okay.
And it was very difficult struggle, but then after a year and something, I got a chance. And I got a film company, which became a big success. And I won lots of awards for it. And then I did a love story called Satya. And that became a big success. And then one after the other, I did now, I think, 37, 38 films.
Mashallah.
And by the grace of God, he's been very kind. So I've earned a lot of respect, made my own name. And it gives my father pride and gives me a sense of satisfaction like a good son. When I see him feeling proud when I win an award, him feeling proud when people say that's Vivek Oberoi's father, you know, because all my life I was Suresh Oberoi's son. It was the other way around. So I think for me, that's the beauty of what I feel I have earned with my hard work.
And how do you choose your own movie and how do you prepare for it? Are you picky about choosing movies?
Yeah, I am actually. Sometimes I don't do a film for a whole year. Sometimes I do a lot of business.
You just disappear and then you come. You disappear and then you come.
I do a lot of business and because of that it keeps me very busy. It's great doing a lot of work and enjoying the movies I do. I have 2 films coming out this year. I start my own production house this year, so I'm producing movies and it's very exciting.
Very nice. So the thing is, you have done a lot of movies. You have done the comedy, mashallah. You have done the drama, action, romance.
I like to do it all.
Out of all this, what is very dear for you? What you always like to be, like more drama, more action?
You know, for me,
more evil kind of movie.
You know, for me, it's like a flirtation, right? Yeah. And like Arab men, right? They see a beautiful girl and they start flirting with her. Then they see another beautiful girl, they start flirting with her. So I'm like that as an actor. I like to flirt with different kinds of roles. I like to flirt with different kinds of characters. Maybe, you know, sometimes I'm in the mood, I say, let's do a comedy film. And then sometimes I'm excited about doing an intense, powerful role. Sometimes I'm excited about doing a love story, a very soft film. You know, so for me, it's different kinds of roles that excite me. So I like to do some. People get confused. Is he going to play a hero? Is he going to play a villain? Is he going to play a lover boy? Is he going to play an action hero? So I like to play it all.
So if you weren't a movie star, what would you choose to be? Like a real estate guy, a successful businessman?
Well, yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that I'd want to be so much because, you know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a scientist and I wanted to find a cure for all diseases. And very noble thoughts, very fancy thoughts.
Very noble one.
But and that stayed with me for the longest time. But then I realized being an actor, I can do it all. So tonight we're filming this. It's just after an event, and the event is in aid of cancer patients. And for the last 14 years now, I've been working with cancer patients through my foundation, One Foundation, and through Cancer Patients Aid Association. We've helped more than 250,000 children get free treatment because they come from very poor backgrounds in India. And you know, the families are so poor that they sell everything they own. They sell their house, their farmland, and they come to Mumbai to try and hope that, you know, my child will survive. And chemotherapy is so expensive. So for 15 years now we've been doing this, and by the grace of Almighty, we've managed to save more than 250,000 children. And some of the kids were there tonight, and we gave them awards. We made them feel special.
Oh, wow.
There was one girl called Sahara.
Sahara.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's turned 14. And I was shooting, this was my first year as an actor. I was shooting for a film called Satya, a love story. And I got a call from one of the care workers that there's this little child who's got blood cancer. And she was not even 1 year old. She was a little baby, and I was holding her in my hands. You know, I came from shooting. After finishing shooting, I went to the hospital at around 11 o'clock at night. And I held her, and I saw this child, and I said, whatever it takes, we have to help her. We have to. I picked up the phone, I spoke to the doctors, and we did a whole bunch of you know, transplants for her, and we did you know, different treatments for her. And today, she's this healthy 14-year-old girl who was dancing on stage just now.
Oh my God.
So it gives me, so I've been blessed by God with a lot of awards, right? Whether it's the film fairs or the Z Cine Awards or
I think the best
IFA
award
awards,
of helping those beautiful little child.
These are my living, breathing, alive awards.
Yeah, so true.
And I can't tell you the happiness it gives me. I've had, every year I celebrate my birthday with kids who have fought and survived cancer, who I call the conquerors, right? And other kids who are very unsure because they've been diagnosed and they don't know how to deal with it. Their hair's falling, you know, they're dealing with the whole trauma of what's happening to my body. Why am I getting all these needles in me and these medicines? You know, so when these kids come together and we have a big party, I celebrate every year my birthday like this, and they see the other kids, and the other kids talk to them, say that, you know, this happened to me and I'm okay now. And you should just see how the kids forget it.
The positive energy around when they all encourage each other to go through this.
It's interesting because the child's mother and father and uncle and aunt can tell him as much that you'll be okay, you'll be fine, but he won't believe it. But when he sees a kid and another kid saying that this happened to me and I'm okay now, look, my hair's come back. And they just believe, they're like, okay, and they smile, you know. So for me, that's life. That's the beauty of life.
You have visited any countries in the Middle East?
Of course, all the time.
What is your favorite country?
Well, you know, most of the time that I've visited Dubai, because Dubai is such a popular destination to be at. You know, I want to go to Qatar. I've never been to Qatar. I actually want to see Saudi Arabia once. I want to go to Yemen. These are the countries that I want to see that I haven't seen. I want to see you know, Abu Dhabi. I've just barely been in and out. And I want to go and see it properly sometime.
Not planning to visit Egypt anytime soon? You have a lot of fans there, and Morocco as well.
I definitely want to go to Egypt. You know, the funniest thing is that it's like a curse. Every time I've planned to go to Egypt,
really,
something's happened and I haven't been able to. And every time I want to go diving off Sharm el-Sheikh.
Sharm el-Sheikh, yeah, and Hurghada. Oh my God, those two places are so beautiful. And the North Coast.
Also so beautiful.
Marrakesh, yes, so beautiful. We just recently attended the Marrakesh Film Festival.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
My movies show at the Marrakesh Film Festival all the time, but I haven't had a chance to go, but I will go. Yeah.
We'll see you there. What about the family part? How do you manage your life and family?
I have a beautiful wife.
And the beautiful little baby.
Children. 2 babies now.
2, okay, 2, mashallah.
Yeah, I keep her busy.
Okay.
So I've got a 3-year-old son. His name is Vivan Veer.
Vivan.
Yeah, and in Sanskrit, it translates to warrior of light.
Warrior of Light. What a name.
Yeah.
Vivan. It's
Yeah,
Vivan only.
So it's Vivan Veer.
Vivan Veer. Okay.
And the reason I named him that because I wanted him to be somebody who brings light into people's lives and removes darkness. And my princess is only 10 months old.
Hayati.
And she's amazing. She's just learning to say Dada. To me.
Dada.
And her name is Ameya Nirvana. Ameya means
Ameya.
she who is limitless.
Do you have time to just work out?
Yeah, I
Go
do.
to the gym?
I really manage my time really
Wow.
well. Yeah.
Wow, I really
have
love
a
that.
session of yoga every morning.
Okay.
I had a yoga session this morning. I don't train weights until unless I need it for a film
Yeah.
because it tends to make me pretty stiff and heavy.
Okay.
So for bank chore, for example, I needed some big guns, so I went to the gym and pumped. But otherwise, just yoga.
Do you have a favorite sport?
Yeah, I play a lot of sports. I love playing tennis. That's one of my favorite sports to go and play. I love swimming. I love scuba diving. So a whole bunch of activities.
So what is your message for all your Arabic fan in the Middle East?
أنا بحبكم كتير to all my fans who are watching Aflam.